We have a new addition in the zoo room. Today, I bring you a green tree frog. If you can see him back there, this is was a 5-gallon fish aquarium, but the fish died, and that wasn't there. So we're like, well, what should we do with this? I'm like, well, we did have him in a 10-gallon tank, and there's only one frog. I'm like, this is way too big for him. And all I did was stand on one side by the plants. So I was like, hey, I got an idea. I'm gonna make it into a frog tank. So what we did was we cleaned out all the water, got all the gravel out, and everything out. And we're just gonna clean everything out. We put some low equal earth and put some branches down. Before that, we put down, I think there's 5 plants like this. They came from Petco. But you might be asking, how do you keep a frog in with this type of lid? Now I'll show you. We have put a wire mesh underneath this, so little duct tape, I know, but nothing's touching, so the frog can't touch it. So there's wire mesh, so he can't get out, and it keeps humidity up in there, which most frogs usually need a lot of, is humidity. So, and there's plenty of air. Then we water them. We just open that up, pour a little water on there, and it'll trickle down like the rainforest. But in here, you can see some of the moistness that is needed for the frogs. We have an inch or 2 of equal earth in here, which is highly recommended for most frogs and amphibians because that can hold enough water. But also with most amphibians, you also need to carry a separate water bowl, which is right there, a little white container. That's covered up with the branches to make it look more natural. And this frog likes more of is more of a rainforest frog, so that's why we put more plants in there. He also likes the trees, things. But with green tree frogs, you gotta be careful. Make sure they're highly watered, not water enough, but a lot of water. Because if you don't do that, they'll go in like a hibernation mode, and they won't move for a good while. And yet the only way to cure that is you have to clean up soak it all down again, wait a couple minutes, and you should warm back up and probably go to the bathroom a lot. But these guys can grow up to a good size. He eats small crickets with just regular calcium powder on it. We advise calcium on frogs, not all the time, but like once in a while. It would be good for the frog. And in here is also better for him because it can get a lot more humid in here than the 10-gallon tank. We set a wire mesh lids like we do over here with the bearded dragons, like that. So in here, so we just have this nice lid. This can produce a lot of warmth for him. It doesn't need direct heat, it just needs warmth, like most frogs do, and moisture. A lot of frogs need is moisture and the warmth. So, and it kind of looks nice when instead of when Dynamos 10 gallon, we have a nice 5-gallon thing. Now, I would advise if you have one frog to keep it. I mean, this is our thing. I don't know. A lot of people probably don't do this, but I thought it'd be kind of cool. And but I advise only keeping 1 to 2 frogs in here. Any more, I'd go up to a 10-gallon. With a 10-gallon, you want to use a heat lamp like this. You have a red bulb in it. Or you want to use one of these for the bigger tank. But the little light we have in there would be good for now because of the humidity in this room is really high. So, if you have any questions, comments, concerns about any of our other pets, or this pet in particular, I'm happy to take any questions. And thanks for watching.